Hi. I'm just starting to fiddle with Far Cry a little bit, and before I get into it and start creating some proper guides, I thought I'd show you what I've been up to. This is a takedown mission, I think, or a manhunt mission, or something like that. Anyway, you have to kill the dude with the yellow star over him. You can actually tag people, you'll see in a minute. You can tag them with your camera, obviously. Because what else are you going to do when you're stealthing around the jungle and take a Nikon SLR with you? Anyway, you'll see here, you pull the camera up and zoom in and it tags them, and then you'll be able to see the people even from behind rocks and anything else, and it's kind of a neat idea. You've also got a takedown move, which you learn pretty early on, and you'll get to see it demonstrated in a second. This guy separates himself from the pack, and when you get within a certain range, which is actually quite far away, you can run up and stab them in the throat with your knife, and you get extra experience, which is good. And there's a whole skill level up system, which is neat. I'm kind of excited about that. And I'm really early on. I've only opened one radio tower, and in fact in this video I'll show you the second one. But I managed to get up close to this guy. He sees me, but I get a takedown on him and no one else sees me. And I think I've tagged everyone here, right? So I think, well, I'll have a little turnaround. And I'll just take this dog out so I can loot everyone safely. Here we go. Boom, boom. Because the guard dogs suck, they bite your arm, and I'm dying really easily too, that's the other thing. But I think I bought extra health with the level up I'm about to get. But then another guy comes up out of nowhere. And I take him down, and as with most games, there's extra experience for headshots, or extra damage or whatever. In this case it's extra experience. You get 10 for a normal kill, 25 for a headshot, and 3 times experience for a takedown. So on regular guys it's 30. But I also haven't been, as I see another guy's just come out of the woodwork as well. I haven't been, grenade. I haven't been to a shop in a while, and I've actually got some suppressed weapons. But I picked these up off someone because I was running low on ammo, and I keep meaning to fast travel back, but then I just keep stumbling on something new that I want to check out. It's one of those games that you'll easily be up till 5 in the morning without really realising it, because round the corner there's just one more thing. There's also quite a complex crafting system. You can craft pouches and materials and medicines. And there's plants all over the mini-map that you've got to loot. I'm not very good at driving, you'll see in a minute how badly it goes wrong. This is the map. I've just marked a radio tower, and they act like viewpoints in Assassin's Creed. When you get to the top of them, they unlock the map. Here we go, whee! Straight into a rock and out of the car. And some guys have seen me here. I'll leave the volume on a little bit so you can hear them. But I'm just trying to avoid them and get around here and actually look for a way up. I couldn't see an obvious way up, so I'm just doing a loop. And then I come across some vines in a second. But there's some more medicinal looting. And there are some vines which you can climb. And so I head up here, and this radio tower actually took me a bunch of tries to get up. I went up this first ramp and then the stairs and couldn't see where to go next. And it's really embarrassingly obvious when you finally work it out, it's just there. But I did about 6 loops of the thing trying to find it, falling off, getting increasingly frustrated, but I cut all that out because you shouldn't have to put up with it. And there's some dudes down there who are kind of are just patrolling. But as you unlock radio towers, you not only gain increased visibility over the island and the map unlocks, but you also get, you lower threat, so I think there's less dudes around generally. And there's also some other icons on the map which I haven't explored yet, which look like pirate camps, and I suspect if you empty those out there'll be less resistance as well, because even just driving around and meeting a lot of pirates and still dying quite a lot. And I've already found a couple of underground networks, which is kind of exciting. So there's a lot of time you get to loot and you can't see it, and for a while I thought it must be up in trees, and then I found an underground cavern with a whole bunch of loot in it, so now I'm kind of keeping half an eye out for them. Anyway, the way you get down from these is you can use a zip line, but there's my level up. There's 3 skill sets: assaults, takedowns and healings. I guess I went with that one. The shark, which is assault takedowns, spider, which is stealth, and the heron or the stork or something, which is, I don't know, all that's in there I think so far that I've seen is cooked grenades. But I think I ended up going with an extra health bar this time just because I was dying so much. There we go, yeah. And you get tattoos when you level up, which is kind of interesting. So if you check your arm out, There, you see the tattoo just glowed. And I'm hoping you'll be able to get all the skills, but we'll see. It says 1 out of 54 in the little progress thing. And it seems like there's about 54 skills, 3 sets of 17, so we'll see. But I ziplined down here by accident without really knowing what I was doing, and then ended up by this, which is a supply drop quest. And I was looking at the plus, and I was like, oh, is that health I can pick up? No. No, it's not. What you do is get on this quad bike, and you drive it. And I'm actually liking quad bikes, I've got to say, a lot more. Supply drop, there we go. I'm liking quad bikes a lot more than regular cars, just because I'm rubbish at driving regular cars, and I keep driving them into the river, and off cliffs, and into walls, and just generally killing myself, whereas this seems a lot more forgiving. It sort of goes quite fast, and do jumps, you can do ridiculous things with it. You'll see here I take a bit of a thing, and I'm about to tip over, but it lands fine. Anyway, this was the first view. I've got the settings ramped up to max, except for shadows, which are on, I mean, very high instead of ultra, just the shadows. But hopefully you found this interesting. If you've got questions generally, check out the forums, which I will link, and if you need specific videos, let me know. But I'll start doing my playthroughs tomorrow. Anyway, hope that was useful. Lots of love. Bye!